Hey, for our fighting words today, I want to maybe have like a little warning that basically says when Jesus is talking in this verse, and the verse I'm talking about is Matthew 5:29. He is in no way saying for us to literally cut something off, right? Your right arm. He's not saying to gouge your eye out if it offends you, right? If you're looking lustfully at somebody, that you should gouge your eye out, right? If you're using your hands to hurt people, to steal stuff, to take stuff, to manipulate things, that you should chop it off, because he says better that you would lose your eye or lose your arm than to burn in hell. You're not saying to literally do that. I think he's saying something far deeper, because you could gouge your eye out, right? It could heal and you're going to look at somebody with the other one, right? And you could, right? There's going to be ways around that. So it's not the physical action. He's saying what he wants us to do is to get extreme. I mean, these are fighting words. This is a battle. This is a war. This isn't just a polite conversation. Devil ain't interested in polite conversation. I'm sorry. When it comes to lust, when it comes to him taking us down and taking us out and destroying our lives, man, he doesn't play fair. So get extreme. So he's saying like if your eye, if that's the problem, is what you're looking at, then you need to do some things in your life where you say no. It might be putting a filter. It might be like if you're on TikTok, that's a great example, right? Because TikTok could just be bringing you truckloads of garbage all the time. Stuff that's going to tempt you, stuff that's going to fill you with lust or greed. But you can go into your settings and say, look, I'm going to restrict certain things. You could do that on any screen that you have. And a lot of people just don't do it. And like, wow, but these things keep coming into my feed and this keeps happening to me. Well, would you allow demons just to come into your house? Would you allow burglars to come, just, thieves, murderers? Would you say, oh yeah, they just come to the house, I can't stop them? No, you would do everything it takes to stop them. Right? I mean, you're going to go just to the nth degree. You're going to install cameras, you're going to have surveillance, you're going to monitor all that, you're going to make sure you have enough locks on your doors, the windows are closed, and you're going to do all that because you want your house safe. But what about your heart? What about your mind? What about your soul? Right? Jesus is saying, do what it takes. Do what it takes. If that's the issue, right? I know what nobody wants to hear, that maybe the smartphone, like maybe there's limits on that. Maybe this is what you do. Maybe you have somebody, right? And there's a lot of software and a lot of different things that will send your viewing habits to somebody. Maybe it needs to be that extreme, right? There's probably people out there that probably should just ditch their phone, right? Or don't allow yourself. And you got to be brutally honest that this is a problem. The computer might be a problem. And so maybe you're not going to use it for a while. Or maybe you only use it like in an open area where everybody is, like where your family is. Right? And they can see what you're looking at. Because here's the thing, and this is the ultimate test to me. Like if everyone can't see what I'm looking at, I shouldn't be seeing it either. Right? Because it's offensive to my God. It's offensive to the one who loves me. It's offensive to all the people in my life. I'm burning that all down. Right? When we allow ourselves to just treat it flippantly. Jesus in this passage is saying, look, deal with it seriously. It is so much better, and there's such freedom. Folks, the world is lying to us that those things are going to give us a great experience. They just simply don't. If you don't believe me, just talk to somebody who is addicted to any of those things. And I don't care what it is. It might be gambling, it might be drugs or alcohol, it might be anything. And just ask them how they feel after, like the day after, hours after the high, after the experience. I would say all of them, it was all incredibly negative. Talk about loving God, getting into the Word, going to worship, doing all those things. Man, the day after, life's even better. See the difference? One brings life, one brings death. Let's choose life.